In February last year, we got the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II, which was Sony's premium flagship for 2020. It had a 4K HDR display, Snapdragon 865 and a pretty solid set of cameras, at least on paper. Well, now Sony is all set to launch the Xperia 1 Mark III, which is company's high-end flagship for this year. While we are yet to know when this phone is launching, now we have the renders of Xperia 1 Mark III which give us a first look at the design of this phone. The renders were shared by OnLeaks, and as we can see, the Xperia 1 Mark III looks pretty similar to the Xperia 1 Mark II. It has the same tall 21:9 display on the front with no notch or hole punch cutout. Now the display size is the same as last year, that is 6.5 inch, but the Xperia 1 Mark III is slightly smaller in size due to slimmer bezels. Sony has decided not to go with an in-display fingerprint scanner this year as well, so there is a side-facing fingerprint scanner which also works as a power button. Now on the side, along with the volume rockers and the camera shutter key, there is an extra shortcut key which is similar to what we saw on the Xperia Pro. If you don't know, the Xperia 1 of 2019 did not have a headphone jack, but in 2020 Sony brought back the headphone jack on the Xperia 1 Mark II. This year as well, the Xperia 1 Mark III has a headphone jack and it is placed on the top. The USB Type-C port is there on the bottom and there are front-facing stereo speakers. All of this is pretty similar to the Xperia 1 Mark II, so what's new? Well, the Xperia 1 Mark III has a slightly different camera module on the back, so while the design looks pretty similar, there is now a periscope camera. This is not something we haven't seen on a smartphone yet, but it is something which is new for a Sony smartphone. This means finally we are getting more than 3x optical zoom camera on a Sony Xperia device. So that's all about the design of Sony Xperia 1 Mark III, and right now the specifications are still a mystery and so is the launch date. Anyways, what do you think of the design? Do let me know via the comment section below. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.